Oh, hey, we're live.
Hey, buddies.
I don't believe Holden will be joining us this evening because he has to work in an hour. And
Ha!
yeah,
The host has enabled local recordings.
yeah, I still haven't figured out exactly what that means for us, but apparently it's a thing that I can do. Well, one of my children took my charging cable that was up here. So that's a thing.
Whew. Time for punishment.
I'm not going into the room to look for it, so
That's its own kind of punishment.
yeah, that's a hell of its own.
A hell of its
So
own.
so what's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing since last night?
Nothing since last night. Went out to dinner with Sarah. That's about it.
Yeah.
We both like to eat.
Eating is good.
We went to Who Hot,
Oh,
and yeah, I had bless her with my many pounds of wisdom when it comes to Who Hot construction.
yeah. Yeah, we've got a new place over here called Tasty Bowls.
Are
And
the
it's
bowls tasty?
the stuff in the bowls are tasty. I haven't tried to eat the bowl, so because it's solid.
Yeah, because it's a bowl.
Yeah. It's similar to uh Who Hot, but different in that the cooks are robots.
I don't like
So
that.
you take the food to a dude who puts it basically into a spindle, kind of like an old rock tumbler. And yeah, it just spins your food and cooks it. All right.
Sure.
We've been there a couple times. It's pretty decent.
Mm. Do you tip the robot?
You tip the dude who's making sure your stuff's cooked all the way.
Yeah, that's a good guy to tip.
Yeah. Though
So,
like the chicken there though is great because they get like they've got white meat and dark meat, and the seasoned dark meat, it's pre-cooked and seasoned, so
mm,
it's really good.
mm. When we got there, the place was busy, and we hit the circular line at that perfect point where she put her bowl on, and it was the last in the rotation,
Mm,
and then mine was the next rotation. So like we were in line forever, and then she got her food and then left. And so me and this dude next to me who had brought his dog for some reason
sure.
were there for like an entire cook cycle. So I broke the ice because I didn't realize he had a dog, and I was standing there and his dog started like nosing my hand. But I didn't realize it was a dog, and I was like, ah. I was like, "Oh, hey, buddy." He's like, "Oh, sorry for my dog," and I'm like, "I thought you were trying to hold my hand in line." Not saying I'm against it. It's just surprised.
Seen RRR. I understand that it's okay
Mm-hmm.
that dudes can hold hands and
Mm-hmm.
and be platonic bros. It's okay.
Is this the first step for you carrying me around on your shoulders? So
I would say yeah, probably.
had to talk to that guy for like 10 minutes, and it was super awkward.
Yep. Yeah, the nice thing about this is you just hand them your bowl, you put your name on it, what table you're at, and you just walk away. And then they just bring you a plate of prepared food.
I like jostling with people in line, so
Yeah, I don't mind.
yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I just moved here from Arizona," and I'm like, oh, buddy, this humidity. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that going?"
Yeah, you can't just step into shade and escape it.
Well,
That doesn't work.
how's that going, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, we're not waiting on anybody. Let's talk
No.
about this
No.
movie.
Hey, this is Tony,
And this is David.
and we're the Backseat Producers. And tonight we're going to talk about Sinners.
Probably the best movie I've seen in years. Easily. Probably since Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm trying to remember in which order I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once and RRR.
I think RRR was first.
Okay. Then I can co-sign that statement. Yep.
Do I think that was first?
I don't remember.
Now I think it wasn't. Now I think it was Everything Everywhere first. If only we had a list
If only.
of when we talked about it doesn't necessarily mean when we saw it.
Right. But also, both of those movies came out in 2022.
Yeah.
So, safe to say,
Mhm.
best movie I've seen in the last 3 years.
Yeah, and I'm even including Across the Spider-Verse
Ooh.
or Into the Multiverse, whatever the subtitle was in the second one.
I think it was Across the Spider-Verse. I think it was
Yeah.
Into, Across, and the
Across,
next one's supposed to
like
be Beyond.
Yep.
Whenever that comes out, it keeps getting delayed. I think it's 2027 or 2028 at this point.
Good Lord. Well, I mean, listen,
They take a while, and those movies are beautiful,
they're beautiful and they're well done, and
very creatively done.
Lord and Miller are doing a million things because
Yeah.
they're also producing. I don't know how much that actually requires them to do, but they're also producing Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Which that looks wonderful.
It does look wonderful.
It really does. Like,
I didn't
when
expect to actually like fucking what's his face as
Ryan
Grace.
Gosling,
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't expect to.
when they announced that he was going to be Grace, I'm like,
Eh,
no, like the energy that he had as Ken,
mm-hmm.
like, no, I feel like that's a good choice.
Looks good. So
It does. You know what? And if this does well, maybe we'll see Artemis.
I don't think we're gonna see Artemis.
I don't think we will either. But that was a great story.
That was a great. That was his weakest, but still good.
Yeah,
It
it was a little more straightforward.
was less sciency.
Yeah, except for the fact that it was set
On the moon.
on the moon. Yeah.
The moon
Uh,
doesn't equal science, Tony.
actually, that is being directed by Lord and Miller.
Oh well, then they are very busy.
Yeah. And Drew Goddard is the one who wrote the screenplay for it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And the source material is incredible. So
Yeah. Yeah. And he did a great job with The Martian. So,
yep.
all right. But
That's not what we're here to talk
no,
about.
that is not what we're here to talk about. Sinners.
Yep.
This movie was so good. Still running the banner for last week that says we're in the spoiler zone.
Yeah,
We're not there yet.
Okay.
But
Yes.
you know what? To
Yeah,
hell
just
with it.
put
To
it
hell
on,
with
baby.
it. Because the movie starts and
Yeah. This
all right, let's
they're
break down
so
the
good.
acting. Let's break down the acting a little bit first.
Michael B. Jordan is a fucking master. He's
I
so
did not
good.
when I saw this for the first time, I'm like, wow, they found somebody to look a lot like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Wait, no, that's him.
That's just him.
Yeah. And when I realized it was him, it was still before like they had the scene where they're passing the cigarette back and forth. And it
Yeah.
reminded me a lot of the flex that they did in in Back to the Future 2,
Hmm.
where Michael J. Fox is playing multiple parts of the dinner scene and he's passing stuff to himself, and
Yeah.
like it reminded me so much of that. Like it was just like we're just gonna flex our way through this. Like
Yeah. So
do
the
things that on purpose should not be something you could just do.
so the interesting thing about that, so you didn't read the trivia, but that's one of the
Not
trivia
yet.
things,
Yeah.
and they talk about how they specifically like that scene they had specifically engineered just to set the tone of how the twin stuff was going to work.
Hmm.
Um, but then also went way more with it. Like the cigarette passing, like they'd only planned on having him roll it and then pass it. But then
Yeah.
he kept passing it back and forth. Like they got in there and then they started doing it and they made it more complicated. Ugh. And it was so good. It's so seamless. It's so seamless and he's so talented that they feel so different but also twin brothers.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They they did they were different and deliberate, and watching it the second time, I was specifically looking for it, and I could tell when, without any context clues, that stack,
Yeah.
that smoke.
Yeah, without the
Like there
hats.
was, yeah, yeah. Well, there was still just some personality quirks.
Mhm.
They're just the way they spoke, the tone of voice they had. Yeah,
Mhm. So good. I mean, we're gonna run through pretty much everybody here, but everybody
everyone,
was incredible
everyone was fantastic.
across the board. Everyone was
Everyone.
perfect.
Uh, when Haley Steinfeld showed up, I'm like,
Me too.
okay.
Hmm.
But apparently, she's just never had the the content, the words to say,
Yep.
and the direction, and probably the people to act opposite of,
Hmm.
that she was great.
Yeah.
She was wonderful.
Yeah. She was also. Yeah. I felt the same way. Like when I saw her, I was like, but everything with her was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see who else is there. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Miles Caton or Caton. I'm not sure how.
Caton. Yeah, I don't know how to
Caton.
pronounce it.
I don't know how he pronounces it. Um, this is still his only credit.
Yeah. Well, you know
And
what? If you're gonna have one, this is it, baby.
yeah, to watch this guy at this point, I cannot wait to see what he does from
Hmm.
here on out. Like,
Yeah, and I was so when the movie opens with him wandering into the church
yeah.
like after all the events.
Hmm.
So like there's nothing much for him to do. And then the next thing that happens is the next time you see him, it's back in the church before everything happens.
Well,
And
it's in
there's
the
like
field.
yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
field, but
it's
then
in the
he
field, but he goes right to the church. Yeah.
yeah, so he doesn't have a ton to work with yet.
Yep.
But as soon as he gets with Michael B. Jordan's
Yes.
and like particularly like he like really opened up then, but when he's in the car and he starts playing the guitar and singing, I was like, holy shit, this is
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is this movie relies on that.
Yeah,
It
it does rely on
100%
that.
relies on him being a next level talent.
Hmm.
And they, uh, Ryan Coogler, I don't know, sold his part of his soul
Yeah,
to get this guy.
yeah, he was talking
'Cause-
about himself. That's
yeah,
he's the sinner.
right. Yeah. He was at a crossroad.
Uh huh.
He made a deal with a
He made
guy.
two deals. It was I want to make this movie, and then the second deal was I want to make this movie even better.
Yeah. Well, it was worth it because he did.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see, who else was there? Oh, what's her name? It's not right here, and IMDb gives this listing in such a terrible order.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in this order.
It looked no, maybe no. I don't know why it's in this order either, unless it's it might be. I was gonna say it might be the order that we see people in, but that's not right.
Yeah, that's not because we don't see Michael
Uh,
B. Jordan first.
Wunmi Wunmi Mosaku, who played Annie,
The
smokes
mhm.
significant other, the mother of his child. She was marvelous.
Annie.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, yeah, all right,
Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, she was incredible too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they. Yeah, I guess we'll get to it, but she
Yeah.
was
We'll get to
incredible.
that. But yeah,
She was.
she
Yeah.
was marvelous.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see. There was mm,
I also didn't know any of these people. Like all of these, most of these people came
right.
out of nowhere for me. Like,
The people that I knew, I've seen Wumi Musaku before. I've
oh, and
seen
what?
her face before.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, like I'm blanking now on what I've seen her in, but I have
Dead,
seen her before.
she was in Deadpool and Wolverine. She was in
Okay, that's
Lovecraft
probably it.
Country. Oh, she was in Oh, she was a voice in Scavenger's Reign.
I still need to watch that. Oh, she was
Oh, she was the Hunter and Loki and Deadpool and
yep,
Wolverine.
yes. Yes.
There it is.
Yep, that's it. She was also in an episode of Black Mirror.
No, she was in Luther too. If she was in Luther, that means she's British.
Yes.
Actually,
Oh,
she's
yes.
Nigerian.
Yes, she is. I remember her in Luther now too. Yeah, she's one of the cops.
Yeah.
She's got
She was
quite
in
a career. And I mean
Batman
a
vs
lot of these
Superman.
are I recognize many of these as um I recognize a few of the TV series as British TV
Yeah.
series.
Law and
So,
Order UK.
if right. DC like she was in something called Vera and the character is DC Holly Lawson, which is
Yeah, yeah.
detective constable,
Something like that.
something like that. Um yeah, just just wonderful.
Hmm.
So I recognized her, of course, Michael B. Jordan, of course, Hailee Steinfeld, but also Omar Benson Miller, the one who played Cornbread.
Yeah.
I know him. I've seen him in some stuff before. And what's his name? Delroy Lindo,
Yeah. I don't
the
remember
Delta
where I've
Sigma.
seen him though.
Yeah, he's been a lot. I want to say he might have been. I guess not. For some reason, I thought he was in. Nope.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me that IMDb's rating for this movie is 7.7?
Yeah.
That is. Do I need to sign up for this to fix that? No, I don't. How would I rate Sinners? Oh, it
I
heard me.
I I stumbled on, and I wish I would have grabbed the link to it. Like a Facebook. Was it Facebook? No, it was Reddit, where people were talking about Sinners, and this person was like, "This movie was terrible."
Wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was looking up some notes on the cinematography, and I found a Reddit thread where they're like, the cinematography in the movie wasn't that good. What the fuck are you talking about? So many scenes in this movie are so gorgeous.
Just them driving, the driving
The
scene
driving scenes were
was
so
beautiful.
good. They were
It was
so like
beautiful.
the two of them in the car with the different colored hats. Just
Yeah.
how is the popularity going down on this movie?
Racism.
Insubordinate and churlish.
Both insubordinate and churlish. I would bet. I mean, when I was reading the people that were railing on the movie, there was a lot of middle-aged white men making comments about it.
Yeah. They all have the same sunglassed profile picture, and that's when you know you are in for the most mediocre of opinions.
Yeah.
Which is like the thinnest veneer on top of what is obviously uncomfortable with black people.
What I want to know is how is there more one-star ratings than 2 and 3 star, maybe even 4-star ratings from the look of those bars?
No, I can't with those bars.
No. Why is this is a piece of drivel? I'm sorry,
Wrong.
this is a piece of mindless drivel that does not really know what it wants to be. A celebration of black music, a horror film, a period piece. I figured the director and writers went into it trying to recapture the shock of Dusk Till Dawn. Well, it failed there. The music and dance scenes are anachronistic to say the least, and the whole work borders on racism. The only white people in it are Klan or vampires. Seemed very deliberate to me. The use of one actor playing twins seemed pointless and just made some of the scenes feel awkward and contrived. Maybe as a non-American, I also found the dialect hard to understand. Ignore the ratings. Stay well clear.
Oh God,
Thumbs down.
literally everything in that review is wrong.
Yeah,
Just objectively, factually wrong.
yeah, because the only white people are the Klan.
And vampires. I mean,
Nope, nope. The vampire was Irish, and at that
Irish is
period,
still white though.
at that point in time, Irish were not considered white people.
Okay, but I mean,
They
you're not
were
wrong.
not.
You're
They
not
were not considered
you're
at
not
the
wrong.
for the
But
period.
sure, but also,
But also,
but
yeah,
also, they're all white people. All the
yeah,
vampires are white people
yeah. Until they aren't.
until they aren't.
All right, so let's dig into the story.
Okay, the story. When I went with Anna, and she's like, "Okay, so this is a vampire movie," and I wish she had not said that going in because when Cushman told us to go see the movie, I had not heard of the movie, knew nothing about it, watched nothing about it.
Yeah,
So I didn't even know it was a horror movie until we got there, and I think it did this creeping sense of dread so well because it starts early and like you see the whole thing with the guitar and like you don't have any context for it,
hmm,
but it does, like it starts there and then just rolls back to them setting up the bar, and everything with setting up the bar has this low key sense of dread to it.
yeah.
Like they go get the truck and there's the goddamn snake. Then there's the confrontation in the streets with the two dudes who's trying to rob the truck.
The guy gets shot in the ass,
The guy gets shot at. The movie's goddamn funny. It's fucking hysterical at many points throughout the movie.
which really, like, if you take a look at the construction of a horror movie, it builds on that, where you
Mm-hmm.
have that creeping tension, and then you have something that releases the tension. You have the creep the snake, and
Yep.
it cuts the tension because that it just it's just a snake. We're gonna get rid of it. That's fine.
Yep.
No big deal. Then you have the guys trying to steal the booze, and then nope, that
Yep.
that gets defused in a comedic way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
like
because I expected some shit to happen with the girl. I expected some bad thing to happen to that girl,
right.
but then didn't. That dude's review where he's like, it didn't know if it was a celebration of black music or a period piece or a horror movie. Well, it did all of them great. So,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it did know. It
Right.
did know.
It knew exactly what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Ryan Coogler, I trust.
Yeah, no shit, man. That dude knows his business.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, then there was the second Black Panther movie. You can't knock them
Chadwick
all out of the
Boseman
park.
died, Tony.
I know. I know.
He died.
He died.
There's not much you can do about that when you got to make a
No,
second Black Panther movie.
but there could have been a better movie in that.
Could there have been though?
I think so.
I
I
think
think so.
I think
I
it
think the
was the
mistake was. I
funeral.
think the mistake was. I think the. I mean, yes, but also there could have been a better movie after the funeral.
No, I mean I think the movie was the funeral for Black Panther as a character because Chadwick Boseman was dead.
Yeah,
Just that
yeah.
final. We'll all be done with Black Panther because
Except we're
where do we
not.
go? Where do we go with
Except we're
this?
not done with it.
Well, Tony, I stopped with the Marvel shit, so
I know.
some of us are done with it.
Yeah, I know. And
Now
I'm
I'm on this
seeing.
DC bandwagon.
Yeah, and now I'm seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow. So
Oh, is that coming? Oh, yeah, it is
yeah, it's this
late
weekend.
July, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. Uh, yes. So one of the things that I really love was it. So it did give us the little uh voiceover at the beginning where it talked
Mm-hmm.
about the spirits and how you have in the world there are people that can play music and express themselves so well that it transcends the boundaries of time and space. It set the stage. It's like
Yeah.
this is what this story is about,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and at every point it touched on that.
Yeah, and so what
Like, and there
yeah.
was one thing that I missed on the first watch, and the more that I thought about it, that ended up coming back
Mm-hmm.
twice. The one really obvious time,
Yeah.
which is the
We'll
reason
talk
the
about that.
vampires show up.
Yeah, we'll talk about that whole thing separately in a minute.
Right. But when we get introduced to Delta Slim and then we hear his backstory, uh
Yes. Wait. We're talking about the car, right? In the car?
n- okay. So we meet him at the train
We
station.
meet him at the train station.
Then we get his backstory in the car
Yes.
where
I
he's
wanted to
talking about,
specifically bring up this car scene.
yeah,
Yes, because it's so fucking good.
right?
It is astounding, and there's a so the voiceover I think sets the stage for that narration, but I think
Mhm.
what it also sets the stage for is this complex idea of the imparting of the suffering of a generation, but not explicitly, right? And so I think a lot of when Watchmen the TV show came out and it opens with like the raising of Black Wall Street,
Right.
there was a lot of discourse about like how white people just didn't learn this part of history, but then also lots of black people were like, yeah, we knew. So
No
like
idea.
there's like this concept culturally that exists that as white dudes we just aren't a part of, but it's
Hmm.
like the generational imparting of this like shared suffering, and you see three generations of dudes in that car, and you watch the older two, like the oldest one is kind of imparting, hey, this is the shit that is going, like he's not explicit, like he's telling a story, but
Hmm.
like my man,
Yeah.
because clearly Sammy doesn't know
Hmm.
because he's asking about the prison dudes, so he doesn't know what's going on there. And you're
Right.
absolutely right that tying that back to the whole voiceover thing in the beginning is so fucking good. That scene is so good, and that
Yeah.
dude Delroy Lindo plays that so fucking good.
Yeah, he was, that was his moment.
Uh
Like
huh.
that in the car, that was his moment. That was it. But what I'm talking about also is the fact that you, like, later we learned that Delroy Lindo has the power.
Hmm.
He can bring the spirits. He can commune with spirits past and present.
Yes.
And he is playing music for no apparent reason as a
Hmm.
busker when he's got a nighttime gig
Uh huh.
at the train station where all that shit went down, just to commune with his fallen bros.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, that's such a great
It's
moment.
so fucking good. One, he was amazing throughout.
Yes.
I think I shat myself. so, so fucking good. so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
But goddamn, the emotional beats in this were okay. So I don't feel that they were heavy-handed either. Like the
Mhm.
whole sequence where Smoke goes back, he stops by the grave and then heads on into Annie and sees her. Like they could have had a ridiculous exposition about the dead baby, which they didn't do.
No.
He only has the one line where he even talks about it, and
Mhm.
it's a cutting line too. It's like,
Which,
well, your charms didn't protect the kid, and like, fuck me, man, that's so good. And like, what I would also expect to see in that scene, which I didn't see, was her to get all butthurt about it, like to take it, and then it be a whole fight that resolves stupidly, like a conflict, a pointless conflict that resolves stupidly later. Like he just says some dumb shit, she gets upset about it, and then we have to like resolve it, and it's stupid. But that's not what happens.
no.
And like the hurt and vulnerability that she has in that scene is so fucking good
Yeah.
because she knows he's not wrong.
Hmm.
He's not wrong, and they both went through this terrible thing together, and it's like one of those, shared pain situations
Hmm.
where like sometimes you just have to, the truth is just the truth, like it just
Right.
is what it is, and you
Yeah.
have to acknowledge it.
And the beautiful thing is you don't need to explain any of it, but these two people clearly still passionate about each other
Uh-huh.
at a deep, deep level.
Yeah.
And then they bang it out.
Yeah, and they
But it
quickly
was,
bang it out.
but even that cheapens what it was.
Hmm.
Like it was a coming together of
Yeah, it was a
hurt
reunion.
people. It
Yeah,
was. It was hurt people coming together, and it was so good.
so fucking good. Yeah, the whole scene could have been so cheap and dumb,
Yeah.
but like you needed it to set her up as whatever witch she is.
Right.
Which I mean, I also loved that the supernatural shit for the first half. Yeah, maybe,
Hmm.
maybe this is legit. And then the
Right.
second half, you're like, oh shit,
Right.
this is maybe that charm did work.
Yeah. Uh Trying to remember what she called them before they realized they were vampires.
I can't. I
There
watched
was a
it today, and I can't. There was a
yeah,
word she used, and I couldn't
there
quite
was, and she
understand
used it
it.
quite a few times, and I'm blanking on what that word was.
Yep.
Regardless,
Yeah, whatever it was real goddamn good.
yes, it was. Oh, hey, guess what?
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, Rich, what year is it? What year is it indeed?
No, no, no! Don't play this. I just want to chat. I just want to chat. I just want to. You can't reply.
So yeah, uh,
Oh, that's a reply. Okay. Anyway. Um. Oh, that scene was so good. Both the reunions, Stack and Smoke's reunions, were both real goddamn good.
and it showed how each of those two dudes handled relationships differently, and
Mm-hmm.
how the people they were in relationships with really did strongly care for them,
Mm-hmm.
had very intense feelings for them.
Yep.
And that seemed to be a theme around those two guys.
Yep.
Like Smoke and Stack were charismatic and everybody knew who they were.
Yep.
And not just for the bad things, but they also made their presence known. Like the girl you were talking about on the street, he made an impression on her. If she never met that dude again,
Yep.
the way he's like, no, that's not how you negotiate. Like, this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
See, you can make more money doing this.
Yep.
Like, he taught her a lesson. He made himself memorable to her in just a couple of words.
Yep.
And like, you get the sense that that's who these guys are. That's why everybody knows who they are,
Yep.
because they are memorable and people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When they walk around and they're like, "Hey, we're doing this thing," no one questions it.
Yeah.
Like there isn't a single person who's like, "Nah, I don't think this is gonna happen."
Right. Right. Everybody's just like, oh, if you guys say so, then yeah, we're in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. God damn, so good.
Yeah. When they meet Cornbread at the corner where he's working, it's like, your wife is gonna fuck you so hard when you tell her how much money. It's like,
Yeah.
this is my wife. Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
man, you
And
can't talk to her that way. No, no, baby, you go
how
talk to them
much?
boys.
How much?
Yeah, that was
Perfect. Yeah.
so
So
good.
it's interesting. So we've talked a lot about how amazing the movie is, and so there's a theme of making, creating, and protecting community throughout the movie.
Yes.
And this is actually where I think the movie fails.
Okay.
They do an excellent job with the community for everybody who is in the juke joint. Perfect. Everything about it is flawless.
Yes.
Where I think it fails is when the vampires show up. I think he could have hit, and this may be the case, like in a director's cut, it does this, but I don't think I think the movie would have been better if Remy had made the community of the vampires actually appealing. If there had been this conflict of you aren't free where you are now, but you can be free here.
Yeah.
Although, it's not, it's like a false community. They're all still dancing that one dude's tune, but
Right.
like, I think thematically, if they had made that, if he could have
Not
stepped on that
literally.
conflict, yeah, if he could have stepped on that conflict just a little bit more, I think it would have like just made it more attractive. So it wasn't just a complete rejection. I think that, and I'm not really sure how he would even how you would even do that. So
Yeah. I know. I think at some point you're towing a line with that though also, that you're making the white people appealing, and I think that could undercut the black community, the marginalized communities that were represented in this,
Mm,
because it wasn't just black. There was also the Asian couple.
mm-hmm.
Um, there was the Choctaw um,
I'd
folks that
watch
were hunting.
I'd watch a full movie of those Choctaw dudes.
Yeah,
I'd watch a full movie. I realize that's probably what that Predator movie is with
kind of.
the native.
Prey.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
It's actually really good.
I mean, so, if it's this, then yeah.
It's not this, but it's good. Uh, and I saw some conversation. I didn't dig too far into it, where people were asking about a sequel, and I don't. No, not a sequel.
I don't need a
I can see.
cinematic universe.
No, I don't need it, but I could see stories set within the world. And if they wanted to tell me a story about the Choctaw hunting Remy before that ends with them getting to that place,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, I'd be mad at the end.
I would.
Oh, we walked up, we knocked on the door, and we left.
Yeah.
uh,
Unless we find out they actually showed up and helped in a way that we didn't see. Because one of the complaints I saw is, how do these 6 or whatever humans survive the attack with all of these supernatural individuals? Like,
6 humans.
all of them had powers. Like, there's like 20 or 30 of them.
What's six
Vampires.
humans?
The people that were in the juke joint, the ones that hadn't turned yet.
Oh well, I mean,
Like when they made their
spoiler,
stand.
they don't survive.
They don't.
2 of them survive.
They don't, but also they held off a lot of them for a long time.
Sure, yeah. Well, I think there was. Yeah, all right. It was fucking cool. That's how
It
they did
was
it.
fucking cool. That's
It
how they
was
did it. Yeah.
fucking cool. That's
Yeah.
how
The
they
rule
did
of
it.
cool applied to them. Luke was the DM,
Yeah, and
and they
the
did
deal
cool
was
things.
Slim's death. I don't even understand why that happened that way, but I don't give a shit because it was fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fucking cool.
Okay.
We got to talk about it now.
The 2 musical sequences
Fuck.
in this
Yeah.
movie were, I mean, there was a lot of music in the movie,
There was a shit ton of music in the movie.
and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of music, but it wasn't a musical.
Wasn't a music, but I
The
mean, but
music was all in the story. I mean, it was part of the story. When they
yeah,
were singing, it was part of the story.
yeah.
It was not to advance the plot,
Mm-hmm.
which is how I see things as being musicals. Like, uh when a certain like a movie like Almost Famous, there's a lot of music in it, but it's not a musical. It's
Yeah,
about musicians, but it's not a musical.
yeah.
Even though there are sequences where people are singing and they do like a whole song or most of a song, and you get character moments in that, but it's not about the cheesy lyrics that you're trying to use to advance the story.
Mm-hmm.
That did not happen here.
No, oh, buddy, no.
But that musical sequence when what's his name? Sammy, when Sammy breaks out,
The sequence.
the sequence, and there are like African tribesmen to somebody that looks like disco funk to rappers to rapper groupies dancing and bouncing their ass to the Asian dancers and musicians, like all the different styles and genres, and but it was all representative of the people that were there and their history and their future. Oh, it was so
The
good.
it's so gorgeous and it's so poignant. The song he's singing is so goddamn good,
Mhm.
and like the way that it all ends with the barn walls being gone and they're just open to the sky in an
Just
empty lot.
it
Just
burns away too.
it's so good.
It
Literally, the
literally
roof was on fire.
it was, yeah. It was a barn burner. It like oh my god, it was oh, it was good. It was so
So
good.
that scene was mm, that scene is the reason to see the movie. Just
Yes.
everything that's going on there is so perfect. It's
Uh-huh.
so beautifully shot. That one long continuous pan while everything's doing its thing. Oh, and then it being the hinge for the story to shift to the horror elements, because like when it pulls back and Remy's just looking at the wall-less barn and all he can see is Sammy inside. It's so good. Oh, just
Yeah.
the look
And
of lust and jealousy on his face is so.
you realize that Sammy is who literally called the vampires there.
Hmm.
Like it's his ability to do that, call the vampires. And when Remy explains himself at the end, where he's like, I don't want to kill you. I want to talk to my people. I want to commune with the people that have been
I've,
gone forever.
I've just been so alone for so long.
Yeah, this is the only way I can talk to my people. And it's like, wow. Like in a very compelling way, they made the the monster. You had compassion, at least a little bit of compassion for him. That's like you understood his motivations.
Yeah.
He was a shitbag for how he went about it, but like you could see why he did it.
I mean,
I mean, he was
arguably.
full on murdering people,
He was full on murdering. Sorta.
kinda.
Kinda. Kinda. I don't know. Listen, Kuko's real good at that villain who's clear.
Hmm.
Because, like, Killmonger, you're like, okay, but he's not wrong.
Right.
he's not.
Exactly.
He's not. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like maybe not this way, but he's also not. I understand how you get there logically, and I've chosen not to go there.
Right.
But that's a conscious choice I've made,
Hmm.
and I feel like I could justify making a different choice.
Yes. Yes.
The dude who played Remy was real good too.
He was.
He was real good. He had
And
a lustiness to him.
he was a very uh, charming. He had the vampire charm.
Hmm.
Like he knew what he was, but he was seductive.
Yes, he would. That is the key right there, because at no point is he monstrous,
No.
right? Like the entire time, he's pleasant and polite. Even when he gets shot and shit, he still doesn't turn into a monster.
Hmm.
Like every time he gets wounded in that final fight, he makes a noise like oof, like ugh. And it's never like this cartoonish rage monster
Yeah.
either. It's always just like he just wants Sammy, and it's like clearly none of these people are gonna kill him. So like he only even gets angry at the end when he's like, okay, this is going on. Wait, we just be done with this. This is taking too long.
Yeah. Yeah. And I liked how the vampires used music too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's clearly like he's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying to use it to do the same thing Sammy can just naturally do.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And he can't get there.
And it's all about building that community around it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he can't make it work the same way. And it's fascinating to watch him try, and he doesn't seem frustrated that he can't do it, because he's made a community, but it's not the community that he wants.
He just wants to add Sammy to his community. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what he wants. He wants him to join. Because if he can join, then they all can benefit in it.
Yeah.
That's his mindset about it.
And it was interesting, I think, what you said earlier about it being a white community that accepted black people and that being like undercutting the black community, which I agree with, but also I think there's more about the equality piece to be said there, and I think that there's a hole in the story around that. And I don't know exactly how you convey that
See,
being equal, because like, we've had an we're an equal society,
right.
right? So I don't know how you
Well,
convey that.
I think you also kind of undercut that with Remy with how he approaches the two people that he brings in the first place. Because the first thing he does is he plays to their bigotry of the Choctaw.
Yep.
Like he's like, you got to let me in. They're gonna get me. You know, don't you want to help me escape from them,
Uh-huh.
from those others? Like you've already established him as, if not having that racism, he's willing to use it
Yep.
to get by or to at least survive.
Yeah, but they're also Klansmen, so fuck them. Fuck them.
I mean, there's that.
Later, Smoke does.
He does.
Later, he does.
Bert and Joan. That's the name of the two
Yeah.
people that he.
That scene where they come up to the door for the first time and then they start playing that music, it's, it's so uncomfortable. It's it's so fucking uncomfortable because it's just like this. It's this beautiful microcosm of how like modern musical culture has just ripped off black music for so long, and
Oh yeah.
so listening to the music sequence we just listened to from Sammy, and how fucking good it was, like how soulful it was, but then this just like white white soulless nonsense.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
Um, yeah. So when the second time I watched it with family. Uh, um, and Holden pointed out, and I didn't know this at the time. He's like, I heard about this, and I heard that Remy's eyes were practical effects. That's not a visual effect shot because his eyes like glow
Yeah.
red. It's like that's not an effect shot, and I wanted to see it for myself. Apparently, they used contacts. There was I don't know if it was reflective or
Whatever they did, it looked great.
yeah, yeah, that
It
was
looked
wonderful.
real good. Like shockingly good. Particularly like, yeah, because I was watching for it in a lot of scenes. That scene where Cornbread is taking a piss and it
Yeah,
like pans to the darkness, like you can see the two pinpricks of the dude's eyes. Ugh.
yeah.
But they don't look like that. They just look like fireflies or something. Oh, it's
Hmm.
so good. And it's also just such a wild, like such an understated, sinister thing too. Like you instantly know,
Oh yeah. I mean,
instantly.
as soon as he had to go off and take a piss, it's like, oh no,
Hmm.
alas, poor cornbread.
Alas, poor cornbread. You won't get to put your dick in your wife's mouth.
The and when he is trying to get them to invite him back in, that is so uncomfortable and sinister. It's
Hmm.
like, what are you talking about? It's me.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
And I appreciate we didn't do a ton of the, like, normal vampire movies, we have a whole sequence where no one believes that's what's going on, and like there's a whole internal conflict where half the people are like, ah, it can't be fucking vampires, and the other half of the people are like, it's clearly fucking vampires.
Right.
Like they just had that whole sequence, like when Stack gets turned.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, oh shit, everybody just saw that, right? And everyone's like, yeah, we all just saw that. That's fucked up.
Yeah. How does that happen?
Yeah. Just, oh, I know. Oh, okay. So uh, that whole sequence where he gets turned is real fucking good too. When they come in and like she's on top of him, the smoke does like it is nigh instant that he pulls and then just shoots into Hailee. Ugh. There's no fucking. The movie doesn't fuck around.
No.
The movie does not fuck around. But yeah, the seductive. That's the seductive is so good.
Yeah.
Seductive is such a perfect way to describe Remy.
Ah, it was bothering me too much, so I had to look it up. Uh, she was calling them a haint.
Like a haint or a haint is one word.
Haint. H
Okay.
A I N T.
What is that?
I'm trying to figure that out
Oh,
because she thought
is
that
it a real thing?
uh, apparently it is. Well,
A haint is a
vamp
malevolent spirit.
yeah, vampires are undead humans, whereas haints are spirits. So she thought that they were haints. Haints don't drink blood of the living and don't need an invitation to enter a home. So that's when she knew that it was a vampire, when it
Oh,
needed the
okay.
invitation.
All right. And they can possess and torment the living, but I guess you can exorcise them.
Yes.
But with a vampire, you can't. Can't be exorcised.
Haint blue is a shade used to warn off haints.
Sure.
Haint blue is used throughout Annie's wardrobe and home decor. It's a subtle way that she uses to protect herself in her home and what she wears.
Love it.
And apparently, like the magic that she is a practitioner of through the movie is hoodoo, which is the southern. It's
Dialect
a
of.
yeah, it is a thing. Like I was talking to a guy at work who's from uh, Appalachia, and yeah, but he's like, so we were talking about hoodoo one day, and somebody was talking about like, oh, you like those wood things you see in the woods and stuff. He goes, yeah, I've seen those, like wandering around in the woods in the area. You just every once in a while will run across them, and then you just leave because you don't know the kind of nutbag that put them there.
Sure. Yeah.
Not that you're necessarily scared of the spirits, but you might wonder about the people who believe because you're not real sure.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. So I want to touch on this, but I don't know enough about it to actually comment intelligently.
Right.
But the IMDb trivia for this movie is rife with its historical accuracy. Just like most of the
There's so
trivia
much.
is about how historically accurate, how much time and energy they put into making things historically accurate, and being culturally sensitive to like all of the non-future dancers in the barn scene
Yes.
around the time, like the cars, the wardrobe, like they put a shitload of time in it. I don't know. I know fuck all about this particular time period, this particular place. So I've just accepted that it's incredibly time period accurate,
Right.
which I appreciate. But I don't have any more of a commentary on it than that.
Yeah, I don't either, but it just feels accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like without without knowledge of it, it felt real because of the knowledge I have of parts of it. Like the knowledge I have of what the more modern stuff looks like. Like when they because they do the the more tribal stuff. And then they do the the ancient or not the ancient, but the uh couple of generations back, maybe a couple hundred years back, Asian dancers and music, and that gets weaved in. But then when they bring in the stuff from the 80s and 90s, the rap and hip hop, both the musicians and dancers and rappers, like you look at that, I mean, I grew up watching that stuff on MTV, and it's like that's exactly what it looked like when we were presented that on, you know, in the media, in movies, in television, uh, from black artists representing their movie, representing their music. It's like it gave that touch of realism that you just feel like, okay, this this is this is as real as I'm going to understand it without doing a deep dive into the research of
Mm-hmm.
how real is this.
Yeah. And there's just like a lot of great little details that don't matter. Like the entire bit about uh the dude paying with the plantation coins and
Yes.
not with cash, a detail that does not matter in the slightest. No impact on the story, just cultural set dressing for the time
Yes.
in a post slavery South
Hmm.
where half these people have gone through that transition. Or not, probably not half, but a number of people
A
have gone
number
through
of
that.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, a number of
Yeah.
people have gone through this transition, and what that looks like, Jim Crow and the like. So,
Yeah.
like, all that set dressing was so good.
I
Tony, what is this box? What is
it's
this?
yeah, it's
I keep scooting over because I'm like trying to make room for
I
it,
can turn it
but it's
off.
not a real thing.
It's not a real thing. If we had more people commenting, turning
Mm.
that on, they'd
Oh,
be like it'd be scrolling through. Yeah. Um,
got it.
the other thing that I just kind of trusted that it was accurate, those things were accurate because the amount of time and attention and effort that was put into the first Black Panther movie
Yep.
in things like the the wardrobe, the the colors and the dances, and because it was well documented how much time and effort was put into getting all of that right.
Yep.
And so it just feels like, look, if
Coogler
he's going
knows
to
his
put that much
business,
effort
man.
into that, he's going to put that much effort into this as well. And
Yep.
probably already has some of the research from that to adapt into this.
Or the people. Like, more in that trivia is just about the specific people he had doing that research
Oh yeah,
and
it may
kind of
have
the
been all the same
dedication.
folks.
Yeah. And the dedication that they had to making that shit work. Also, they filmed this outside of New Orleans in like July.
Oh,
So
buddy.
every fucking scene where Michael B. Jordan is in that full that full wool suit. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
blah,
When we say
blah.
that it's swampy, it was for
Uh
them.
huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real
Blah.
swampy.
But you know what? The movie feels sweaty.
It does, but accurately so.
But accurately so.
Given the period, given some of the other like cool details of the movie is these guys were war veterans that then went to Chicago and worked for
Capone.
gangsters, Capone, and like and then stole from them. Like
The
that's how
the
they're starting to like
the line in the fucking supermarket where he's like, "Yeah, we hit it big at the. Did you hit it big at the casino? Yeah, but not how you think."
right.
So good. And like
Yeah.
that's all the backstory you get. They barely mention that they're war heroes. When Cushman told us about it, he's like, "Yeah, these two guys come back from the war." So I expected literally anything about that. But you never hear the only time you ever hear it is when Smoke and Annie are talking,
Hmm.
and she's like, "Well, it protected you through the war."
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
And then the trunk.
And the trunk. That fucking trunk.
That
Yeah.
fucking trunk.
That was great.
That was great. Oh. And there are just so many good, poignant lines that come up through this that, like, watching it the second time through, have such a different feel. Like when Sammy and Smoke are in the car and they're driving, and Sammy's like, "Hey, can I drive?" And Smoke's like, "You can drive on the way back."
Yeah.
Ah, so good.
I caught that the first time through.
Mm-hmm.
I did catch
Yep.
that one the first time through. I did not catch the other one that you pointed out to me that
Yeah.
when I watched it the second time, and that's uh
At the end, when he sees Annie and the baby, and she's like, "Put that cigarette out. I don't want you to get any smoke on the the baby." Oh, oh, so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean I just took it as
Mm-hmm.
a literal thing, not thinking that he is
Yep.
Smoke.
Uh huh.
Oh, because she never called him that. She never
Nope.
called him Smoke. She always
Nope.
called him Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
This is a
And you know what
fantastic
else? You
movie.
know what else was
Just
really well
fantastic.
written? There's just so many little things that are so good. She makes him promise that if she gets bitten, he's gonna kill her. She gets bitten, and he's like, "Ugh," and she's like, "You promised," and then he kills her. And the scene
Yeah.
doesn't drag on for 20 minutes,
Nope.
and we don't get this teary bullshit. It just he made a promise and he did the thing.
Yep.
Ugh, so good.
He kept his promises in this movie.
Yep.
Sam Sammy get to drive on the way back. He promised to stab her, and he promised the dude who sold him the place that if he ever stepped foot on that property again, he'd kill him.
Yep.
He kept his promises.
He kept his promises. I also loved that there was a mid-credit scene that wasn't fucking awful. Buddy Guy shows up
It was
as
necessary. It not
it
only
was
was it not
critical.
awful, it was critical. There were like because it like it's not like it just kind of fades to black
Hmm.
and then goes
I
back
would have
into
been
it.
fine. I would have been fine with it if it had just faded to black.
I would have been, but
But seeing
it was
Buddy Guy
so
later,
wonderful
old
to have
Sammy was so good.
old Sammy with the scars and it's
Hmm.
buddy guy.
Uh
So the
huh.
guy legitimately is a musical
It's a
genius.
blues master.
And when uh Stack and
I don't
what's
remember
her
what her
name?
name is.
What is her name?
Her name Mary.
Yeah, when Stack and Mary show up in Perlene's. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, it was such a great moment.
Mm-hmm.
S-
And
It
then
was so good.
and the
People walked out
subvert
of the theater before that.
that
Like,
is that's a crying shame.
that was a crime because
That was
that was like a 4 or 5 minutes. At most, it was 5 minutes. It
at
couldn't have been
most
that
it
long.
wasn't very long.
But it felt like such a great
Hmm. Yeah, because the
conclusion.
subversion of that is one of two things happens in traditional horror.
Hmm.
They show up and they bite him and he lives forever,
Yeah,
or they show up and he's now a vampire hunter as well as a blues master.
yeah,
Some dumb bullshit like that. But having the conclusion of that scene be, hey, before this, before all the shit happened, this was the greatest night of my life. And both of them being like, yeah,
yes,
sure was.
yes, it was.
I felt free. And both of them
And
are trapped in a mortality slash immortality now. Just, ugh.
the other thing, the other implication through that scene is they get him to play them one last song in
Mm-hmm.
person. They ask him if he wants to join them. It's
Yep.
like, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good. But the other implication to that is that him playing one last song let Stack visit with Smoke one more time. We
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see it,
We didn't see it, but.
but the implication is that it's there, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a way for Stack to show Smoke, I'm still around.
Yep.
I did what I promised. Sammy's still here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all good.
Yep.
Like, but they didn't do the cheesy thing and show it.
Yep.
Oh,
They didn't do the cheesy thing and show it, but it was a way for him to absolve Smoke
yes,
for not taking care of him.
right. Yep, yep.
Yep. Which is also weird because they set it up so that Stack was the only one who could roll cigarettes.
Yeah,
So Smoke took care of Stack, but Stack always had to roll the cigarettes.
yep, yep. I'm, whew. Trying to think of anything else that really stood out. I liked the Chows,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yep.
couple. They were great. Like, just their whole vibe.
Yeah, their whole vibe was real good.
It was so good. They were
Ah,
just
that
a loving couple.
that
And
scene where he's been turned, he walks up to the door and he's like, "Hey, I got the car warmed up. Let's go." And she's like, "Cornbread's eating that guy." And he's like, "Don't worry about that." So fucking good. And then she's like, "Oh no, he's going after my fucking daughter. Come on in, you motherfuckers." That's no dithering. The movie doesn't
no,
fuck around.
no,
There's a lot of movies that have to drag the shit out. This movie was not a dragon movie.
it couldn't be. There was no way that it was going to tell the story they were going to
Yep.
tell and drag any of that out.
Hmm.
It could not happen.
And it was too full of good stuff for it to waste time on dumb bullshit.
Yeah. Even the two full musical sequences with dancing that they had
And
were
they were long
worthwhile.
sequences.
Yeah.
The barn sequence is the long sequence, but absolutely none of it feels like it drags.
No. Well, even the whole big dance number that the Irish jig that everybody's dancing
Hmm.
outside. It's like it was meaningful to what they were trying to do.
Hmm.
He's trying to enact the same power and can't.
Yep. My video card is dying.
What's that?
I think my video card is dying. There's a
Uh-oh.
weird thing where all my monitors. I mean, I also have too many monitors. So.
I also unnecessary, but I liked the post-credit scene, the "I'm Gonna Let It Shine," where it's just a snippet of the song. It was it was nice, but what's funny is the second time through, there is a montage scene they show of Sammy playing music at different times,
Mm.
and a shot from that is used in the montage. It's like I thought that was interesting because it doesn't appear anywhere else in the movie proper, but they took a shot from that post credit scene and insert into the montage. It's just a couple of frames. The other thing I thought was well done was we got the building the juke joint montage after. Like that was not like it wasn't in the typical place where they would insert it in a lesser movie. Like they would have inserted it before they opened. It's like, yeah, we've got all the people together, and now we're going to show them making the food and painting the sign and doing all the things. No, it comes after when all those people are gone.
Yep.
Like that,
Hmm.
it added a little more to the tragedy of it that all those people died because they were there, because Sammy played the music as well as he did and drew the vampires.
Yep.
It created a responsibility or some guilt on Sammy's part. Like it showed that Sammy, like this is if I wouldn't have showed up, if I wouldn't have done the thing,
Hmm.
all those people that were getting together to do this wonderful thing might still be here.
Yep.
But also so many of us would not have had what is probably the best night of our lives.
Yep.
The best day of our lives up until that point.
It's so fucking good. I didn't even know that there was a post credit scene.
Oh,
I don't stay for
it's just
credits anymore.
no, it's
Bullshit.
it's just a little it's just a
Montage
little
of.
no, it's not even a montage. It's just a scene with him, I think like in the church, just sitting there playing his guitar and singing I'm gonna let it shine. That's
Oh.
all. That's all it is. It's just Sammy sitting there singing. And the kid's
Good.
so good.
He's so
He's
good.
such a good singer and musician. Like I did not feel cheated staying through the end of the credits to watch that. Like some of them are like a stupid joke or no, this was good. I'm satisfied all around with the movie.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No.
Wonderful.
Best movie I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
Good recommendation from Cushman because I would not have seen it otherwise.
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. I also don't have anything else to say about it until we hang up, and then I'm gonna have a bunch to say.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few things that after Superman last week, I was like, oh, I forgot to mention that.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention that.
Always is.
Always is. Always is. All right, I got nothing else.
Yep. Me neither.
All right, so next week we're going to talk about Old Guard.
Ah, fuck. I gotta rewatch it, but yeah.
I'll rewatch it too. I just watched it a couple weeks ago. I'll
I
rewatch
know.
it
I
again.
never get tired of Charlize Theron kicking the shit out of
No.
people, which
Nope.
I can already tell you will be most of my review.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. Spoilers.
yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and call this podcast episode. We will see you next week.